contact with VRChat and everything, so it's all that kind of sorted out that. We had to move forward to the same project.
Oh, look, Meetup.
Yeah, that was. That reminded me of when Etika said
So,
something similar about
Are people treating you any different now?
someone took this as a joke and
Yeah, someone tried giving me adult
when
diapers.
the date would be. And
Nice.
that guy
And are you
tells
wearing them?
like
No,
a specific
I
date
don't
because
put
that
my
would
underwear in
confuse
that.
some people. Or basically, someone took this as a joke, and he responded like, "Okay," and he did it. So,
I mean, at least your dead eyes aren't there anymore. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want the dead eyes for the soulless.
Looking a little great.
I've already had gray. My friend, it constantly complains about his gray hair, and I'm just like, dude, I'm going I gotta shave my head now.
Dude.
I got gray hairs in my beard though, so that's nice. They're like whiskers.
Old song. Take skinheads bowling.
Sorry, I'm too young to have gray hair, but like working on this world gave me one.
This is your world?
No, no, not this one.
I can say that the connection is
I have hope on Dex. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, my frame's there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
there we go. Hmm?
Fiona okay?
Is she here? If not, I'm not sure what she's doing.
Okay. Just want to make sure she's okay.
Mhm.
That was hitting her hard.
Yeah. Not the first time, but we probably should not be talking about it. Preferably.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
A lot of
everyone's
us
okay.
left. There was actually a lot of people upset. The world that I went to, like,
Wait, what now?
one of them was crying. Yeah. But I won't talk about because you new stream and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody play some.
So wait, where's Dax?
Disable the mirror.
There's no way to disable the mirror. That's why we are looking that way.
So, hang on.
You're in another world?
Yeah, I think they're prepping it. Okay.
Hey, Moonkit. I'm just in Steam.
My frame just drop if I'm facing that way.
everything to support that.
Hmm? Have you tested out the avatars here?
You can, right?
Wait, you can't?
Wait.
Are these clickable?
Kind of.
Oh no, there is no. Oh, you have to click the thing up there.
You can harm them, but they are like an interaction.
Oh, well, I'm not changing, so I don't think it's actually doing anything. Unless it is, and I don't know. Well, seeing as how I still have AK, I'm assuming it didn't actually load.
It's sort of look, but not touch. Position.
I guess so.
I swear this was one of the first Avatar worlds I ever came to in VRChat.
That's what Legends was saying. Like, it's one of those really old ones.
Like, I came here like the beginning of 2018. Other than that, I just used Big Owls on my own.
I think, yeah, I probably used Big L's when I first joined. And then eventually I just switched to uploading something, but that was...
Did he
Yeah.
change his name? Because I haven't seen him in over a year.
I don't know, I haven't seen him either. What now? Oh, I guess we're moving on. Just gonna push. There we go.
Get some food if you can.
I suppose.
Oh, so who's the next person? Since I can't look behind me.
Sentinel.
Sentinel is? Okay.
Yeah.
Sen-
Is this a world we're supposed to try? Because I spend the time listening to someone else, so couldn't figure out if it's
NIE shader? I don't remember where I got it from. It's,
Oh, I thought you test world so I was asking.
no, I didn't write the shader.
oh. Alright, I guess we're listening to us.
Where do you want to go?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're going to Sentinel.
Search for it? No idea. I got it.
I'm sure that last world kind of
Yeah.
took a lot out of her, so I'm sure she's taking a minute.
I wonder how
Yeah. Everyone be quiet, please, and then
Okay,
Sentinel is going to say something.
So next world is going to be my lounge world. I'm getting close to release, but
Ooh.
many of you will probably won't see many of the changes if you've been there before. The main thing I kind of want to see, like in terms of like how well it holds up with as many people as we here have right now. Next week I hope to have it ready for release. So next dev meetup it should be ready, but there's still a few things that will be added before then. But right now it's just I want to see how I'm doing in terms of performance because I did some optimizations and I want to see how they're holding up. All right, so let me drop up a portal.
trash time.
So it's called
I knew it! You're prepared earlier!
NIE. Is that three? Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
NIE
boys.
shader. That's what it's called.
Let's go, boys.
Let's go.
Goes the trash
Where we
cans.
dropping?
I have not.
Where we dropping?
Treat
Oh
for me.
boy!
We'll see how this goes. Sentinel's been working on this map for quite a while, but I think he's trying to finish it before New Year's so that we can have our like New Year's party there. I think Fiona proposed it as a joke, but then like Sentinel thought, hey, this is a deadline that we could actually do for it.
He needs one of those wait for loading things.
Well, you already going, I see.
This is not...
Hey, wait a second, you're not Shim Sham.
Exactly. I can't on this one. This isn't my avatar.
Well, then do find me and then switch.
Oh no, I had one of them too now.
My chair's in the way.
How are
my cords?
how many are we collecting in this?
Country Royals 4.
I can't even read the name tags.
Yes, all the better.
Broken.
Because the model's not fixed for full body, don't worry about it. Just live with it.
How's it every time I come into this trash can, like always in the corner of my room in real life? Give me a second.
Good question.
IRL trash can.
IRL trash can. I know.
Well, this is... Where's Yoda? Oh wait, he's slow at loading. That's right.
Yep.
Straight to it.
Well, yeah. We did a prep before we joined the world, just in case, so we didn't have to load avatars in here.
And that's how I got it.
Yup.
Okay, at some point I need to actually go see what is going on. Sorry, I cannot join.
Actually, like interested.
Yeah, go and be a fucking responsible community meetup host, please.
Sorry. Okay, now I gotta go back to being an admin. Why are you guys still in the trash? Come on.
Wait, does it have long fall boots?
Sort of, I guess. Well, they're just digitigrade legs.
Okay, I saw those things coming out the back of the knees, and I thought,
exquisite.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
exquisite.
Exquisite. You can see the detail.
Wait, did he die again?
So I know I missed the intro here. Was this the main piece that was added and other optimizations you said?
Yeah, optimizations, and this is just a preview of the avatar I'm currently working on.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a preview of the second one?
VCAT.
Yes. Would you like to explain more of that, even though you already said some of it in prefabs?
Oh, yeah, sure. So yeah, this is a model I'm currently working on for Virtual Market and for the Avatar Fair.
Mm-hmm.
This one, and also there will also be another one which will be previewed later once I actually continue working on that one. But yeah, right now I'm mainly still modeling. I just wanted it in game so I could roughly get a good idea of what it would look like.
You know, see it with nice reflection probes when you don't see those in actual maps.
Thank you.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Right now, the model isn't even done. I'm not even done modeling, and this version of it is 96K polygons. So, but,
96.
Yeah, I hope to actually have it.
96K.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it. I've managed to reduce it down to 72K. So.
By the way.
What? I'm in the trash? What now? You're calling me trash?
I did notice what avatar you were when I joined on you, so I knew exactly what map we were in.
I mean, I'm streaming. I'm not trying to hide anything.
Can delete the VOD later on.
Added a few bottles in the.
Yeah, because you guys, man.
But just
I just took a little break.
really uninteresting.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Like these, yes.
Okay. All right. This is so good. This world. You know what? I'm making a world tonight.
Plants and a fish have been modeled by
That's
me.
it.
Okay.
Legends.
No, I'm gonna do. Sorry, it just looks so good.
I know, but I want to point out that there's a place where you should be putting creative energy if you have that for cycle.
Mine's an acquired taste.
Okay.
And a bit of a what's the word?
Are those part of the map?
Yeah, no, I've.
Wait for the virtual
This is snow!
Okay.
They are part of the map. Do they do anything?
Rest them up a little bit.
It seems bigger than my actual controller. I'm too small.
My feet are off. Why are my feet off?
Thank you. Like I said, I want to release it next week. There's a few holes in the floor. Like for example, if you look down here.
Well, I guess we'll go.
There. Still need to fill those up.
Nothing.
Why would you tell us about this? We wouldn't have noticed otherwise.
I'm going to fill this up with like what a plant and stuff.
This map is unplayable.
You just need duct tape, bro.
What if my small child falls through that hole? Near the wall there?
You have inspired me greatly. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight, but I'm gonna do something. I am going to do something. I am in the mood to create.
Have you even been in the private room yet?
10 minutes to load this world.
Oh, okay.
Yes, take us to the private room.
I've never seen this place.
Yes, take us to the
Oh,
private
go ahead.
room, honey.
Let's
go.
Okay, come on, let's go.
I've been weird.
I mean, most of you have already seen it, but just for Legend, since he hasn't been here apparently. I was sure you would have been here.
Which is a
It's
shock.
probably with a really early version.
So I still need to rebake the lighting and actually put light fixtures in here, which is also coming in the coming week.
I didn't even think about how it's not actually baked up
I
there.
don't come to the meetups that often.
Oh, now, okay, you didn't have to point that one out. I saw it.
Yeah. Alright, so if you want to, there's no collider on the doors. You can just walk in, but
Oh.
you can. Like,
Stop ruining the illusion!
Click the lever to go down. Sorry.
Oh, but there's a collider on this one.
Wait, where did Sentinel go?
Probably didn't click it yet. There's a button on the side. Click the button if you want to get out, I suppose.
I need to just put a sign above that button that says open door.
Well, the tooltip actually works though.
Sleeping animations though.
2 people just clicked it.
Oh, in that case, just walk in and out. It'll stop for you. It should be a an on-enter collider problem.
I think it's an animation sync problem.
Yeah, it's still happening.
Actually, for me, it wasn't because of
There.
animation. It was because of
No, it fixes something.
I clicked the button. I don't know. I think the button in there might be broadcasted.
What's wrong with me?
This is too.
Oh.
This is AAA game quality shit. What the?
Oh, it is. It is.
Do you know who he is? Doesn't he make AAA games?
Do you?
No, I don't actually.
Oh.
I have my own indie studio, which is. But yeah.
Double A, okay.
Wait, really? I
But I'm.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
What games do you make?
It's currently going through a bit of a rough patch, so I'm doing a lot of freelance
This is a
work.
different shader now. You were now you're metallic. Or is it just do I have your shader off?
No?
You might have my shader out. This has been. I haven't touched this model in months.
Oh yeah.
At one
yeah,
point you
the
had
shader,
something that was like
because
super.
When your shader was off, then you were just really metallic. But with the shader on, then you're glittery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so good. How did you? How long did it take you to make this map? I don't remember when you started.
Okay, I started modeling this map in August, but I took like a month and a half, 2-month break after that. Yeah, this year. So yeah, I've recently got back and back to it. It's almost done. I need to add a few things here and there, like adding some textures.
What do you mean? What is it?
Funny. No, but like, why is this here?
Or down here. I'm going.
Gallium wanted to make his poster for the Times Square map. He wanted to do it down here, but his theme is finger tracking. Last year it was full body tracking. Now it's finger tracking.
Oh, gotcha.
So
yeah, it's like 25% too big for me.
Our avatars are shorter than ourselves. It's probably accurate.
No, yeah. I'm matching it to my real hand, and it's like 25% too big.
Butt out of my face.
Oh,
That's
that
funny.
is
Also,
still too big.
if you,
and
I've already had people complain about that looking too gaudy, so that's Gallium's fault. He made them.
Because they're metallic.
Because they're goldish and stuff.
You know what? They should absolutely look like this. They should absolutely look like this.
Premium knuckle controller.
Yeah, I'm going to put them like a glass case over there. And
I wonder if they'll match up with mine.
Do you know? Here's the thing: is like, oh, you wouldn't want to do that on the trigger, but like having it on the ring there, it wouldn't have changed the cost any, but it would make them look like they were worth $1,000 for sure.
Hold up.
What?
Those ears are moving.
Excuse me.
What are we moving?
Yeah. Yeah.
Grab the controller a second.
The ears on their avatar.
Oh yeah.
Are you Star Trek?
Oh, I thought you were talking about my ears. I was just like, don't tell me I shape keyed my ears to my mouth.
No.
Not
I'm
again.
not one of these corny nachos people. I don't want to be like corny.
I want to have this. I want to have this place.
Make my ears move when I talk. I don't want to do that.
By the end of the month.
Okay. No, that's fine. Good. Stay away from my avatar.
But no, look, see? I got pointy ears now.
You're now legends.
No one's noticed I'm an elf.
Yeah. No, I've noticed. I just didn't mention it because.
Yeah.
I can't.
You know, you never compliment my avatar, so I don't want to compliment yours.
No, I just make fun of them.
Yeah. What the?
I've complimented your avatars. I've complimented this one.
Complimented the one that I didn't make. You're like, wow, great job, Corey. Nice new style. Thanks. I didn't make it.
Matthew, it's okay. Here, have an index controller.
What? I wash my hands of this. I wash my hands of this.
But you're getting these for free.
I am going away.
Right in real life.
Oh yeah.
They're over here in real life.
It just lets me know how.
I am breaking the law of VR right now. I'm using a Rift S and I'm holding Knuckles.
Okay, I know that I can.
I'm breaking more law. I'm using Windows Mixality and holding Knuckles controller with the Kinect.
That is no, that's a crime. I'm sorry, that's a crime. No.
The in the bottom of the glasses, if there are there's a what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that there's like glasses are filled with something, and then you click the button a few times and it lowers until it's completely lowered, and in the bottom of the glass it'll say, "Would you kindly return this?"
It was referencing very specific.
That's good.
You know,
But
decorating
it
and
probably won't be in the
architectural
first version of this map, but yeah.
Okay.
Just I'm going to be keep updating this, but right now I just want to get it ready for the prefab New Year's Eve party.
I just love the look.
Yeah.
Like it feels like like the style of it,
I mean, like I'm a big fan of Art Deco architecture, so it's been there's not really any map in VRChat that I know of that
and everything.
really has a good art style like that. So.
Oh, Jimmy.
Like I want to say that like
I don't see you. Does that have more and more of those?
I think a really good example.
Yeah.
Oh, I did this one time ago. At 7.
But yeah, I just need to add like an interior to the elevator. Well, not down here, but above, and make the elevator actually move. To make it so that you actually have to take an elevator ride down here.
So you can have like a water bottle.
I feel like I look like fucking I'm part of the Fire Nation almost.
Yeah, there will be more fish swimming around. Maybe not in the first version, not the first public version, but eventually there will be more fish swimming around, and including around the tube upstairs. So when you're moving down, you see more fish swimming past and all that stuff.
Because the thing is, one thing I find with apps like this window is
I've seen a hug.
It's not really good.
I just have my hands on your shoulders.
He gets everything. This is great.
The thing with the whale, there's a problem with the whale. The thing is, the idea is that this place is actually in a small reservoir.
This much work deserves.
Like if you look upstairs and you look out the window, you can see the edge of the reservoir.
Huh? Let me see.
And
Wait, is that
I'm going to actually add out on the edge of that reservoir. I'm going to add a lighthouse, which would be, well, let's just say very reminiscent of a certain lighthouse that you're probably familiar with.
I have a request.
You know what they're saying?
So do you have finger tracker?
Lighthouse.
And a city.
Oh, I guess we're moving on.
No, I'm not ready.
Oh no.
What happened?
I didn't get a chance to go say hi to the trash boys. Oh wait, trash boys are out.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which trash boy is this?
Which trash boys?
Oh.
What do you mean?
You got it wrong. It's a
Sorry,
litter of
trash
kittens.
boy.
They're litters of
I
kittens.
know. I saw his avatar when I joined on him.
I mean, I'm streaming. I'm not hiding it.
Oh wait, what was that thing on Twitter I responded to?
VRC.
VRChat is trash, and you guys just like proved it. Too bad I didn't get a photo. I could respond with that.
I did see that tweet.
I know. Yeah, somebody posted on Twitter, VRChat is trash. Changed my mind.
Prove me wrong. I saw that.
VRChat is trash, and so am I.
Lil Bagel went on loads.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that one.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious. So Lil Bagel just like had like 3 full tweets of response, and the guy then posted the GIF. Did I ask? And everyone was like, "Yeah, you did. You literally did."
Oh wait, we should be quieting though.
More of like a
Wait, we should quiet.
Yeah.
How many more
If you wanna.
I'm
sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
I don't see
What?
Shen pose, on your neck.
Oh, it's okay.
He's right here.
By the way, you look like you're from Star Trek. It's pretty cool.
Shen post
She's an elf.
He's right there.
Mylin's my favorite.
A Vulcan.
Which person?
Just right there.
Oh yeah.
That's scary. Oh my god.
He's
This
really
guy?
short.
It's your time.
Oh, there he
Is
is.
it?
Oh, it's my time.
So wait, Fax, do you still have your messages up? Because I see 2 of them right now.
Where are they?
Yeah,
The-
that's true.
I can't let
Over here.
I see your messages, by the way.
Oh yeah, where is he?
Right here, this little guy.
Where's he go?
Wait, do you see Vex? Okay.
I didn't see it.
Okay,
you're one of the
oh god. Please don't respawn all at the same time.
Who are we talking to? This guy?
This guy.
This one right here.
Don't go shorter.
This one right here. There one.
Oh.
Are you gonna drop a portal?
Oh, do you want to say anything first?
So the world I'm about to drop is basically the avatar world for these avatars that I'm in right now. It's supposed to be a climbing world, but I couldn't get the cyan climbing thing to work, so that's not available right now. Small warning though. It's in very early beta. Like, this is the first world. I'm just looking for feedback for like anything that's kind of broken. I do know some of the colliders don't work, and the lighting is like really bad. Like, it's all baked, so you guys should be fine. The music, I don't think it's copyrighted. And it's optimized pretty well. But
nothing's optimized for 80
runs,
people.
That's all I can say.
Well, if there's anyone who can find issues, it's this mob.
Just gonna drop it over here.
That's spawn. You might want to go forward the other direction.
Oh no.
Yeah, you might want to do it the other side. I think.
If they say they don't think
don't drink the water.
Yeah, that's facts. Or like, I don't know if it's like. There we go. Yeah, thank you.
There you go.
This one's alright.
It sure looks like it does.
I think I'm pretty much sure what's kind of new.
It's excellent.
Alright, let's go.
Almost 2 years.
Damn. Okay.
That's fine. It's just more of, how fast do I have to switch my message?
You must be glad that you didn't join the meetup. I'll tell you later why.
They're talking about awkward things?
Nope.
Oh no.
Wait. It's cyan.
Wait, why?
Oh, man. I'm always late.
Oh no, I should have went in.
You should have gone in. Who are we joining off of now?
Wait, oh wait, no.
Jim?
Wait, Fiona.
Is Jim in there?
Yeah, I saw him going.
I wasn't paying attention to who actually went in.
I'm a hop on join.
That's.
Refresh faster.
What was the name of the? Oh, it was Friends Plus. So yeah, I don't have to actually. Okay, I'm going through. I just saw an invite, but I did not see who it was from. Did I see somebody walk through this? What?
I definitely want to. I want to like click all the skulls. Fine. What's
This
the graffiti?
motherfucking has a fucking poster out here.
There's like, there's fog on the ground.
Computer mouse with
Where?
skull too.
Wait, I don't see it. Am I like out of shader keywords again?
Wow, edgy.
Wait, okay, Sign, when you're running around, do you see white on people's feet? Like, look at Chim's feet. Do you see white on Chim's feet?
Oh, it's probably just his feet are like underground. Like this thing might be transparent.
Yeah, there's like.
Oh, this is water.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Holy Chim Cham.
Well, there you go.
The size of those things.
I don't know.
The size of what things? The horns? Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't shown parodies
They're
yet.
quite large and round and.
Well, you tend to have very big buttocks, so yeah.
Well, I mean,
Can we get over here and fight me like a man?
Yeah, we going right for that.
Is this room full?
Unbreakable defense. I'll wait until you get passed out. And then I
Is this your avatar right here?
I can't tell where the floor is half the time.
I saw this
Oh
avatar.
god, someone found the fucking pill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do a lot of fixing on these
Wait,
avatars.
Who is? But the person in the little avatar though, who that wasn't
I guess
Squiddy.
he's a friend of
No.
Sweetie Boy and yeah, Lucifer and those. What the fuck? Where's mine? I don't know this guy, but I want one.
No, because like
What the
Squiddy
fuck
was
is
in this
Squiddy
the other
doing
day,
here?
and I thought that he made it.
I had to help a
But
lot
he made
with
these,
the
right?
avatars.
Is this?
Where's Squiddy?
Right there.
Why are you covered in white?
You guys not see him?
It's winter. He's running away.
I made
You know what
I
snow
made
looks
these
like. You're in
two, and
Iceland.
I had to do a lot of fixing on the avatars.
Especially.
And he's a good friend of mine.
Oh, okay. Okay, that explains.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Okay. So wait, you mean Hamsky has a thing on this map as well? What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, we were supposed to get some like hieroglyphics and stuff from him, but he forgot to DM them about it.
Oh wow, wow, Hamsky.
Wow.
Hamsky, how
Since
fucked
I'm
up like
famous,
that?
you guys are the ones that made me famous. That makes you famous.
Oh, okay.
You hear that, Jim? You're famous.
Yeah, but well, I got recognized in public lobby and Igvar didn't, so he's salty about that.
Did you make a world?
That happened, by the way. That actually happened.
Recently?
Where is it?
I'm waiting
A while ago.
for my turn to show up.
I just see.
Where is Faxner Cyan?
That's a good question. Wait, why? I don't know where he's at. Did you check spawn?
I wanna add the treehouse to the list.
Is that him, right? No,
There's
it's
a lot
not
of
him.
people-
He might be up top, but I don't know.
thought
Time to go up?
If you see him, tell him I want to add a world, if that's okay.
Okay. Is there actually something up here?
Yeah, pills up here.
The pill's up there.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing doesn't have colliders.
Yeah, you can't go too far. Shit.
I'm in the wrong model.
Alright, no colliders.
I don't know what this is, but I have it.
Cyan.
Hmm?
For the New Year world, prepare for unforeseen consequences.
Try moving this around.
It's like, it doesn't move until it moves a far amount for me.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's odd. I don't know what.
So what are you working on, Ranger? I'm doing good.
Oh, that's a soul.
Looks like you're working on something big.
How does, like, what's going on with the object? Like, it jumps.
Yeah. I put the drag all the way up to like infinity. So
Where is Fax?
yeah,
Where is Fax? Oh, there he is.
That's interesting, and I did not realize that's what happens.
You remove your legs.
Yeah.
I got all my animals working.
They turned off, and I can't, and they won't turn back on. I don't know why.
What a lie! What a lie!
No, I'm not. Okay.
Come on!
But yeah, I'm making this big field here climbable, and you should be able to reach a giant VR head pill all the way up the top.
So that's what it was for. Okay. I heard people saying it was pill up there.
What's that?
No, what happened
What is it?
As he was saying, it was a soul.
And then, like, 5 seconds later, crashes. He comes back.
Sorry, I don't see screen.
Oh.
I had a world to show in 2018. You guys want to switch and see it?
Switch into the crash. I'm sorry, I like keeping the ability to jump.
What if I never put the ability to jump in my world?
Give me like a file size
I'll find a way.
Oh my god, what's wrong with your body?
Our back history.
Taking full body off.
Just doing yoga.
You guys rings,
I said that multiple times.
Wait, this is
Alright,
just
the
added.
treehouse will be shown
The
again.
magic of technology.
Okay.
Even though I haven't done anything to it.
Wow, that
Just
just
for the people that haven't seen it. There's people that
show off.
haven't seen it yet.
This is what happens if you put drag up to insanity.
Yeah. After the next two maps. So
okay, you're gonna be online. You're gonna stick around.
Yeah, you're gonna show it at the meetup. So like people here that probably haven't seen it will.
I mean, the meetup is still going for like another hour.
Yeah, we can have time.
Oh, time to respawn?
Yeah, I can do respawn.
But not everyone is here, so we kind of need it.
I'm coughing a lot at the moment, so if I mute myself, then that's why.
Oh, we just didn't talk the whole time.
Oh no, y'all were talking. I got to see
It's funny seeing people forward back in a straight line.
Oh yeah. So you always do it first just to watch, or you find some faraway place that you can see it. Oh.
We can all gather up around Rex, please. All gather up around Rex, and you'll...
This guy right here.
Big blue dragon.
Yes.
Oh, that's Rubik? Oh, no, that's not.
Ah, Rubik.
Looks like a Rubik.
What? That doesn't look like Buzz Lightyear.
There's Rubik.
Who's Buzz Lightyear?
Knockoff Chinese Buzz Lightyear.
Saber was talking about my nose, and I got
Oh,
angry
okay.
because I couldn't smell him.
Yeah, I mean, you can go ahead.
Okay, so the next world up is a world I've been working on for a little while and probably will be working on until the end of time. 'Cause it's quite large and I'm just
feel that one.
adding random bits and pieces. I think a few of you have already been there last Saturday, but I'm not sure anyone actually found one of the other major areas. Because when you spawn, you're in the forest. If you go forward and left, you've got the caverns, and if you go right, you've actually got a cove on a beach. Try to avoid the teleporters that are on the table at the spawn, because it's easier to run there and just see stuff on the way first. But yeah, I also recommend putting your world audio to 100% because it's all environmental sound. There's no obnoxiously loud music or anything that you need to turn down, and it's part of the immersion, really. Yeah, cool. I'll make a bottle.
You have the most weapon detail. His voice, like I want him to narrate my life.
Can he just narrate everything? Can we just sleep through it?
Just, make sure to stand by as he gives a tour.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Cyan. No more tutorial voice. I'm going with Enverx ASMR from now on.
I'm fine with this. Big download though.
You actually have dirt on your screen?
I mean, we made the same comment last time we went to the world, where it was just something on our screen. And I don't know if it's the post-processing settings or not.
Minor contrast adjustment and a small amount of bloom on the extreme.
Doesn't stable.
Man, playing VRChat in 4K is so much better.
Do you have like a good mic, or is your voice just that soothing?
I assume. I'm using Index.
Can you change my photo?
It's all your voice.
Amazing
No, you could be a voice actor.
In the black hat, I'm like now like in the fucking.
I'm not sure if you've seen the cove in the tavern, but the tavern's a bit of a mess.
The last thing I saw, I saw
I like the thumbnail too. The thumbnail's cozy.
Once we're all loaded, Hendrix, can you give us a tour?
We should wait a little bit more because people are still obviously loading in.
And please narrate every detail as much as possible.
My God, yeah.
Like the Edinburgh narration.
Yeah, can you talk about the nature, about how about all the animals and everything?
And there's also piano.
Talk about the animals. Talk monkey.
If I mute myself suddenly, it's because I've got a horrible cough at the moment. So yeah, try not to cough into the microphone.
I think some people would like you to cough into the microphone.
I was gonna say, this is your voice with a cold?
Yeah, it's normally slightly lower and slightly smoother, but at the moment it feels like I'm being strangled.
Are you on the index mic or are you using a desktop mic?
Use the index mic.
Index mic's so good.
Oh shit, I'll get my index soon. Yeah, boy.
What is Lucifer gonna sound like with an index mic?
I know.
Think I
Lucifer
sound like a
squeaking in
retarded
like
clown
full
now?
resonant.
Soon, Emverex. Soon.
You'll have a Vive mic soon. That's not the best mic.
It's still
I sound
VR.
like them when I get my
Still
index.
VR.
Will though?
I'll have that cool English accent going on.
Point, why just?
I want to like repeat what you say back to you so that I could like eventually try to do your accent, but then it would just sound like I was mocking you, so I don't want to do that.
I'll
just rewatch the stream later.
Like it was Scandinavian or something.
I'll rewatch it on Twitter, or I'll rewatch it on Twitch and practice.
Right, okay. Better be good for next week.
No, I'm not good
Let me know when you'd like me to start the tour.
My native language, she already knows it.
I think we're getting close, yeah. Yeah, you can start whenever.
So fax is loaded in, and I'm assuming that Sign and fax were at the end of the portal.
I was the first act, or one of the first people. But yeah, you could start. I think as I don't see as many loading bars.
Yeah, it's okay. So basically, there's a bunch of different areas at the moment, which I'm just expanding and building on. I wanted to get the whole groundwork done first, so I can build into it. Which is why there seems to be lots of open spaces, because it's just being built, basically. Yeah, the first bit's the campsite, which is just over here.
I'm gonna get fucking slapped by his tail. Right in the orbit.
So we were admiring these trees. Where did these are these speed trees or are these a different asset pack?
These are actually placed trees rather than speed trees. It's from coniferous coniferous forest.
Ooh, carnivorous.
Faff about with it quite a lot though.
You'll need to wait for the rest of the train. I'm wondering, does he stop T-posing when everyone's loaded in?
Oh wait, is he T-posing for you? What?
No, he look normal to me.
Yeah, waterfall since you were last here because it wasn't bouncing properly before. Now it does slightly. So
Wait, did you fix the magical bakery rock?
Yes, I have fixed the magical bakery rock.
No, but I like the magical bakery rock. To tell you the truth, I liked it. It kind of made it look like there was a secret underneath.
There's a lot of other bakery issues.
It was lost.
Said, but we've fixed that one particular one.
How did you? What was it?
I had to set the size on the light map to at least 5 for it to stop being weird.
Yeah,
You'd recommend 20, but then it's just kind of bloating the light map. But yeah, at least it's working.
Wait, did you break the rule? Let's see.
What?
Uh-oh.
Yep.
No, you got a little spot.
How did you break the rule?
No secret behind the waterfall. You're fired.
There's no secret yet.
Oh, okay. Work in progress.
We're going to overturn that in a bit because we're going to go somewhere where you can do that. So.
Oh, okay.
Ah, there you are.
That's way too much.
How did you make the waterfall? Was that
A shader or not shader?
I basically adjusted particle options until it looked nice. That was basically the process. Probably about an hour of faffing about.
What, the best advice? I just messed with it until it looked good.
That's right.
Literally, probably spend an hour on that waterfall just changing things just over and over again.
Okay, so if anyone's ever like, how do you do particle systems? Well, you mess about with it till it looks good. That's literally what you do.
You change.
Yeah. You do anything.
Okay, anyway,
That's
bit everyone's probably
honestly what
already
I've
seen
done
last
in
time.
my TranStar apartment or like the horror version. I just toyed with it until it looked nice.
You do that in most things, yeah.
Oh, okay. You know why corn is being so cold?
Is this a Unity train?
Cyan's lovely archery system.
Cyan, I have to say that like this makes your archery world kind of look like shit.
I'm not gonna deny that. I mean, the first one is terrible.
It works in 2018 now.
Wait, actually, the VR bows don't work in 2018.
Yeah, they were having issues. It was sitting with
Is
a
it?
little while ago. Every time you go to fire a bow, it just falls to the ground.
These park benches are not made by like primitives. They're actually modeled.
I updated it. But I don't. These aren't mine though. These aren't mine. I don't think.
No, yeah, like he made his own. It looks like.
Yeah, but I mean, mine. I actually were by primitives, and then I went into Blender and actually, merged it together. So it's still technically primitives, but it is one mesh.
But no, so I UV mapped them, but I don't know if the prefab has the UV mapped ones or if that was just in here's path.
Wait, didn't I do
I
that?
did feel like the ones in your world are smoother than
No,
the
I did. Oh wait, no. Wait, did you UV mapped them or I
You told me how to do it at the same time, so I guess we both did it.
I don't remember who actually like did the work, but I seem to remember having to do a lot of that.
I just noticed you updated your pack yesterday. I just tried putting it in my world. You got the bow working on the auto bow, like the string, but on the VR bow, the string.
I gotta fix that. I'm assuming it's literally just one reference missing that I just accidentally broke.
No, Cyan.
Oh, okay.
I added a sound to the boat
2018?
firing. That's one thing that's missing, and the arrow hitting.
Oh, nice.
Like I have to have sounds here, otherwise it's going to drive me mad. So,
I mean,
it makes a sound when it does both.
I wanted to do that. It's just I need to hear how you put the sound in because it's like I wanted it, I guess, more than I should have. So that's probably why I didn't do it.
He wanted to have like the creek that went with
I said to you that as well, but I was like, I'll stop at this point. I'll stop while I'm ahead at this point. I don't want to break it completely because it's just yeah. Next.
Did I just hear you say that it doesn't work in 2018? No, your bow system.
This version does not. The new version I think still does. I haven't checked at it.
Oh, the 1.2.
I keep hearing my name. What?
Can I hit it from here?
Yeah, it's too fast.
The reason the bow don't work in 2018 is because kinematic doesn't support speculatives.
Oh, I know. It's because I changed the arrow back and forth between kinematic and not, and by the time I change it to 1, it probably like sticks, and then it's like I gotta fix that.
No. It's because it's a collision type.
I know.
Kinematic isn't supported by it's
I
not
know.
because it's kinematic, it's a collision
I
type.
switch it to kinematic, so then it switches that the collision type, but it never switches it back.
Oh no, did they crash?
Okay.
I haven't actually checked it. This is just my guess.
Yeah.
The arrows?
Weird.
Okay, basically when I opened the project yesterday for Cyathlon, it gave me the warning that kinematic is not supported with speculative continuous.
I mean, the arrows should only be kinematic when they like hit something. They might be at start, but that's like I said, I switch back and forth between kinematic and non-kinematic, and that's what I think is the bug.
Maybe it disabled itself if it sees that it's kinematic at first or something.
I definitely know that it switches to the new type, like whenever it becomes kinematic. I don't know whether or not, like, it switches back. But I think I'm being called, so we got to continue the tour.
The tour, yes, I was gonna come collect everything.
Circle's the only one that I could tell, but yeah, they're pretty big.
This
would be an awesome map, empty.
the idea is it's
And then
loud
couple
underneath
people.
it, so don't stand underneath it.
I turned my roll volume up and
I
you just
wanna
yelled
stand
over the whole
underneath it
fucking
now.
thing. Okay.
Oh, so I never saw this side of it.
Exactly, that's the idea. I want the sounds to sound like they should be. So like if you're stood next to waterfall,
I like
it'll be
that.
loud, you move away, and then
I really like the
You should
sound you
be-
added to the bow, but one of them is like you can hear it from a mile away. I
Mhm.
can't figure out which one it is.
I think it.
I'm assuming it's a real-time light by the fire.
Okay.
Yeah, I keep
No,
thinking
there
somebody slamming
shouldn't be
their
No?
mic. They're like they're down.
Oh, it's just
Yeah,
like
they're all
like
baked.
right in there. I have much poorer frames than out here, and I thought maybe it was the fire had a light.
It's probably something glitching in there because I've literally only just tested. Well, maybe just built that. There's probably a few things I need to tweak optimization wise. Yeah, so if everyone wants to move on to the spooky cavern, follow me.
I'll say it again.
There's.
We have a fake shadow, don't we?
Oh, Mr. Double Cheeked Up.
We have a fake shadow, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Is it a fake shadow?
We do have a fake shadow.
Are you using the blob shadow from standard assets?
No, it's an updated one because the one in standard assets doesn't work.
What do you mean doesn't work?
It literally just doesn't work, and someone threw me an updated version that does work. I can't remember what was wrong with the original one, but something stops it from. It doesn't error, but
Hey,
it
guy.
doesn't work.
Hendrik
Huh.
is taking us into the woods. Isn't that a bad sign?
Spooky cavern.
There's like 60 of us, it's fine.
Potter, we're fine.
Well, we can take a dragon.
We're good in Harry Potter.
He's trying to fry me. Dude, I'm not even that delicious.
What's that over
You're
there?
far away.
Excuse me, what did you say?
Go follow your path.
Oh, look at
We are
this.
coming up. Oh.
Oh,
We have
So that up there is a sign of things to come.
sign of things.
This visual was on.
Why did you have to say it like that?
Oh, I recognize this asset. Who had the? Oh, Zeb. Didn't
That didn't
Zeb,
go anywhere. That's just.
Everyone wants to check it out anyway.
It's a shiny
Just looks
mushroom.
pretty.
You have to touch it.
Last time I heard someone say that, I got squirted on.
If you're sensitive to motion sickness, close your eyes for about 2 seconds after you click on the door.
What?
There's.
What?
There's
Uh,
still people.
Because you're about to fall down a hole.
Spoilers.
Oh.
Click on the door.
I don't think I'll even fit.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I've been here for a minute on my own. I couldn't figure out how to get back.
Respawn?
The reason to teleport up there?
Yeah, the idea
you fall?
is you go through the door and you climb a ladder, which you look straight up, and the
Oh.
ladder breaks. and you fall down.
Oh.
This too will be.
That's cool.
So we're stuck down here. Nice.
I think half
Hold
the
it.
people aren't gonna come and follow us.
What the
You know, they don't have to save our frames. If they can't keep up, oh well.
More frames for us.
More frames
That's
for
right.
us.
God, I love the way this is built.
Evil plan, Fiona.
No, so I always thought that Enie's cave and Zev's cave, like they were coming from the same place. Even though yours was like all custom.
Yeah. Yeah,
But,
just
know,
the
kind of
coloring
that-
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like an underwater mystical cave kind of thing.
Those are the bows.
Mushrooms.
So I
Above
was going
us.
for sort of a Black
Oh,
Reach
okay.
style approach, but
Oh, we lost one. Lost another.
They got stuck
Did
down
you
here.
guys see the guy that got yeeted? Someone just got yeeted into the lake, like big time.
Was that
Eat.
Oh
Cloud?
wow, you can yeet people into the lake? Can I
you can
yeet
go all the way over
someone?
to the thing.
Wait, I think I see someone's blob from. Wait, are we literally underneath people?
Yes, probably.
Yeah.
Your crystals.
Because I can see someone's blob from upstairs. If that makes sense.
Wait, what?
So, okay, so I saw a big shadow going around on the lake, and I think it was somebody's blob from up there because the blob shadow projectors are a cone, and they
That's a
come
good
down, so
sign.
they're gonna be really. See, look, there's one. There's one right there.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's someone. There's just, the blobs are just really. Are they like
Yeah.
really big when you're far away?
Yeah.
The higher you go up, the bigger the shadow becomes.
Yeah, but but I'm looking at the people who are running, and I can see their blobs. Their blobs are a lot bigger than when you're closer, so I think they're just like bigger further away.
They shouldn't be big. very little other than pretty terrain and weirdness here at the moment, but I will be building more interesting things into it.
Anything I can kill?
Well, that's fucking
No.
terrifying.
It's supposed to be a peaceful.
They notice.
Murder.
That bagel thing is taking place. I may have to leave.
Bagel thing?
And yeah, he was doing another photo shoot at 6 o'clock. I don't know if anyone else.
I saw that on Twitter.
Am I special enough?
Rick and
Yes. I think it's prefabs people.
So, anyway, if you want to respawn, because currently there is no way back out,
Mm.
because I was going to add a
Oh,
joke
no.
exit, but
Respawn
currently
shader?
there is not one, so...
I don't know if it's time.
Just trap us in a giant cave. There's giant shrooms over here.
Sounds like a walking through a liminal world here.
Oh no.
I don't know if I need to put the respawn shader for everybody, if it's just meant for the tour here. We're not like ready to move on yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and press it.
Oh.
I'm debating whether or not to put the respawn shader so that everybody does.
Treehouse.
Yes,
Wait.
we'll now go to the treehouse and then the code
Yeah.
as well. So.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, if you do respawn, people will think we're moving on, but we're just regrouping, right?
That's why I was saying like I wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah.
I've been there a while.
Did you get an invite from Bagel? Because I did.
Well, you really did.
No?
You really did the respawn.
I'm blue, though.
That's not mine.
Oh, darn, I was supposed to show up to
You
Treehouse,
really
but
did
yet
it
Bagel's
now.
thing is taking place, so it's like...
I can make it worse, by the way.
Wait, what bagel thing?
Oh no.
He's
You ready?
doing another photo shoot again. It was like 6 p.m. This is what he told me.
Worse.
Oh. That may be a different
about
photo shoot.
earlier.
So what's funny about that is mine is technically closer in Z, but it's perceived further back, so it's just they're completely messing with your eyes.
We can keep moving. Let's go.
I like that. Don't look at me all sassy, Shim.
Oh, I guess following the tour. No one listening. I don't know. We're just ignoring it.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, there's a treehouse.
Hey, Yoda, wanna ride up to the treehouse?
Yeah.
Fax really doesn't want us to do this. I think Fax is annoyed because he wants to move on.
We need squid
Too
here.
bad. We haven't seen the rest of this world. Ha.
We need squibs, like, I know she haven't respawned yet.
I love that. I think he should have just like 5 different, like, seriously guys respawn. I'm getting annoyed.
First, like every fucking YouTube
Respawn
video.
your band.
Yeah, first.
Just get up here and pretty view. One thing that look, I thought really added a lot of actual feeling of life to the world was the birds I added. If you look over here, you can occasionally
I hear
see birds
birds.
go past in various places.
Oh, yeah. Cyan, the reason the open beta doesn't track your fingers because it's not using the bindings. If you check, it's
We drop in the portal here.
resetting to the
Now,
default
we're supposed to be at spawn, but we've been ignoring Fax, so...
That was a lot of lag I got at that very moment.
So wait, who's doing the second portal? Because that one is not VR friendly.
He's not done with the
There was no desktop friendly either.
You fool.
Oh, it's not? What?
No, he means the logo.
We had one more space. We have one more area that we needed to visit that he wanted to show off. Which
Yeah,
is the
but
cove.
we have people that's gonna show other worlds as well. Like we can't stay here for too long. And we've been here
Have we been here
for.
long?
I spend most of my time loading the world
This is beautiful.
because it's 200 megabytes.
Oh,
Ow.
this is the next
This is
one.
the most gorgeous thing I've seen in my life.
Oh, Valgan.
Oh.
I think, what was it?
We're gonna get you a crank out of your computer.
Right hand.
Oh shit.
Oh,
We're
okay.
slumps, we're lost.
So in classic tradition of whenever I show things off, it'll be a form of puzzle map thing in which probably this amount of people will absolutely destroy it. Hooray! Portal. I've been trying to make it work a bit longer. This is less of a feature testing one and more of there's 3 subsequent levels.
Fiona, are you sitting on me?
Since I know people will go ahead and be faster than me, if you're a desktop and get the portal gun, you can teleport to white surfaces by pressing your mouse wheel button. And I guess that should be it.
I got a chance.
Where should I go?
Just find a spot.
Properly. I thought he was going to say by pressing your
Oh my god.
You made a desktop user
I'm
very
losing all my.
happy when you mentioned the middle mouse button.
Jesus Christ, my frame's just dying. It's
Yeah.
Steam VR mode as well.
Install more RAM.
Oh, it's still terrifying. At some point, I'll actually buy cons. For real. I promise. I promise,
Hey, where's the
Ignore.
portal shader?
I'll do it. I'll buy con, and then we can be con together.
I mean, I did offer to pay half and you half for the con.
When he put the respawn shader, he's just looking towards the distance, and you guys, you're all just hanging out in the treehouse.
Yeah.
And then Fax was like, you know what? Let me try another thing. He put the portal shader, and all of you just came bolting back.
I was kept on saying it's like we weren't gonna listen, but
I did a respawn because we're gonna move on, and then we've been here for the time that we were supposed to be here, basically. Since we still have worlds left.
I didn't realize we had that many worlds left.
Honestly, I have a suggestion, by the way. If anyone has a world that requires so much exploration like this one, they should probably go last.
And?
Reason
we've
being,
been talking about it.
Acceptable.
Just buy con.
because then they would have all the time they need. Like, there's no constraint, there's no one waiting in line, and you know.
Then again, we've been talking about it. There's a few things that we can do.
He's in the
But people,
So
shouldn't
did that
people
just,
really
like, kind
ask
of
for
read your
being
mind?
last then if they have so much to show off? Just saying.
We could just add that to the
yeah,
rules
but
and
it
just
says,
say like not last specifically, but say like, is it a big world or how much time you would need, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because
like we've been discussing it in our group and trying to figure out what
shouldn't there at least be one admin in the next world? Just saying.
Fine. Bye.
Bye, Cyan.
Fiona's not an admin.
Fiona's. Yeah.
Even though she pretends to be.
Honestly, like my Motorstorm world, definitely I would put myself at the end.
Alright, well then. Just get forced into it.
This looks good.
I hear a lot of audio sources. And at 15 frames, I'm just gonna keep looking up.
Yeah.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science. Even
Everything is already solved.
If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
What am I hearing down here?
Oh, then pick it up again.
Oh, like in the other room?
Can we just not do this? What is going on? Okay, now I see why it was breaking.
I tested it at 10 players, and it does seem to work at 10.
That... Okay. There's probably some form of oversync somewhere. Like, I don't know what's going on here. This is, like, not synced properly.
This is unfortunate.
I don't know what's... I can't even explain what's going on here.
Alright, just go through the door while you still can.
Ah. So is this like Portal 1 but Portal 2 assets?
Yes, essentially. Though a few of the chambers are entirely remade, just because some portal things, big surprise, are designed to be used with portals. You never would have guessed.
No. Okay, I'm hearing the door thing down here again.
Unfortunately.
Do you have a real-time reflection probe in here?
It shouldn't be real time. Though I used Bakery's mixed lighting, not mixed, indirect, I believe. So it's half baked, half not.
Okay, so that's... I'm seeing like some reflections that actually change color with something over here.
Right, yeah. Yep, that would be that.
Mm-hmm. This is still freaking out though.
Well, this feels
this
really
would be...
good in desktop, let me tell you.
Yeah. This would be the last level. There's an elevator that goes down to an empty hallway, and then that would be it.
Oh, it's open. Ha! Empty hallway. Wait, is this literally the end? Goodbye, world. Oh no. How long is this fall?
To respawn or teleport.
I'm back.
No, I don't think so.
Wait, what happened?
It was a bit buggy, I guess.
Everything happened.
It was a bit buggy because everyone saw
The portal gun is stuck to my face.
The idea is that if you drop it, it should follow you. However, it kind of got locked weirdly to the player vision, and I couldn't figure out a good way to do it. Basically, I don't want VR users to just lose a portal gun forever, because in desktop it's just attached to your UI.
Yeah.
So you can't lose it. Yeah.
Wait, is this the next world?
Yeah. A better way to do that.
So wait, Vax, did you turn on the portal or respawn? Because I didn't get it.
No, I did.
Okay, so I didn't get it at all.
Okay, so I had to rejoin because I desynced. So anything that's kind of happened, we haven't seen.
How far is the cave from spawn?
The cove.
Cove, yeah.
Not far.
Just wondering.
Don't worry about it though.
Okay, no, I'm just wondering because people didn't see the shader, but.
So no, I definitely saw. Wait, Vax, I definitely saw yours in his world. I didn't see it in this world.
Oh no, I haven't done it in this world, no.
Oh, that's what I was asking. Okay.
Because people were saying that they were desyncing, so like, okay, I just want to wait and see if you say anything.
Yeah. I haven't desynced for you yet.
Oh, I desynced in here. I didn't desync in the last one.
It's my greatest enemy.
What just
Desyncing.
happened?
No, well the thing is like when you have it's like broadcasts are so hard, and with this many people, you end up with one rebroadcasted trigger, and people will desync.
Yeah, because like it works perfectly fine when I tested it with 10 friends.
Oh, I know.
Today.
I just typically can't read it in VR.
It's like exponential, right? So. And like we will desync without a world without any triggers at all when we end up with too many people sometimes. So like it may not even be anything you're doing.
Yeah. Yep, well, good. So theoretically, you can go through it if you want. All the puzzles will be finished, and some of the desyncy doors might you need to wait for them to open.
I kind of don't want to do it in the meetup. I want to do it when I can actually solve the puzzles myself.
Right, yeah. That's why I said ahead of time, I know people will just keep going ahead. Here's how you use the gun.
Could be some other things.
Yeah.
We can't get
Avatar not being able to properly or something.
Your head's like bent down to the floor.
So Valgan, I guess one thing that you could potentially do, I don't know if it's obvious to people, but you could like do the same thing that's similar to what I did for like climbing, of just like have the gun disappear, but like you can reach for it anywhere next to your head. For VR.
I have not looked into that. I will definitely attempt it.
Okay. It's basically the same thing as this, except like child of, well, it's like you have an object that's like a child of the player tracker that's just like right next to it kind of thing. I stopped pulling my controller. So it's just like right next to it. Then you just basically say this, turn on like a follow target component when it is dropped, and then disable the render.
Yours?
No, it's Falcon's. I can't point.
Oh, it reminds me of Lab Escape a little bit.
Lab Escape is
Portal.
Lab Escape is based on Portal, but it was like bad textures.
Not really. I played it very briefly.
Somebody check his profile on Steam and see if he has Portal and see how much he played.
Not enough. More Portal.
Someone check.
You never played Portal? Like Portal is pretty much between Myst and Portal. If all video games were like that, I would play video games all the time. But like, he makes good ones like that. It seems like I've played this handful that exist. If there are more, yeah.
So wait, what is?
Are you the one who knows things about this sound? Fizz?
Oh, Fizz sound? I have implemented Fizz sound, but it was like a year ago, and the one that you can get now doesn't work in VRChat. You have to get an old version.
Yes, it does.
What does? Okay, oh yeah, Jordo is the one that...
Yes, it does. It just said there's some features that you can't use, which is the sound on... Wait. The size bias doesn't work because VRChat doesn't have 2.6. And also you can't make them collide for triggers because that's also a 2.6 feature. Other than that, everything works.
Okay.
You just have to find the sounds. And that takes the longest time. But
No,
you getting them from Portal.
Are you using the one from the asset store, the one on GitHub, or the one that the one on GitHub? Okay, I think it's the one on the asset store was deprecated, so it's not available on the asset store anymore. It's only available for old versions.
I think I'm desyncing now.
But it's fine.
Yep.
The only new features.
The desyncing's
The
just
only new
about to
feature
start.
is
Did we
it's
have
the one I just said, like the trigger. I hear.
It's definitely desyncing. Okay.
Yeah, I hear the button just.
So it is.
Yeah.
Are we moving to the next world?
How to make the light sounds happen? It only seems to want to do the heavy or the soft.
Yeah.
Did we lose Vax too?
You have to change the there's a minimum and a maximum speed. You have to change those. If you change them, they will, start the curve early or late, and it will be more favorable to choose light sounds rather than heavy sounds.
All right. I guess everyone escape at your own free will.
I think we might have to go back to the hub, where I am losing everybody.
Yep.
Okay, maybe we should go back to the hub.
I'm gonna see if just joining off Vax.
Okay, join off Vax.
Okay.
Okay. After I heard the sounds going off.
Oh, it says he's here.
Beagle has a Christmas avatar. Uh-oh. I have him online in a private world that says VRChat events or something. I will request him.
That means we probably need to go back to home world. I'll go back to our home world and then join off Vax from there.
Oh no, his invite is from here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh well. Okay.
Oh, well.
I'm gonna go home and wait there for somebody to go back to the hub because I don't have the hub link.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Sounds gonna haunt me at my
Go back to my home world and wait.
Can I join you?
Everything is lagging. Yep. Me.
I'm gonna DC as I go. Yep, there it goes. Boom.
I'll just join
I'm ready to hear this in my dreams.
And you're moving. Hello?
Hello?
I'm not sure what desyncing means.
You okay, Panda?
Desyncing, or like nobody's where they should be.
No one's moving or they're moving behind where they should be.
Stuttering, but otherwise, yeah.
You know, Stefan's rather stiff right now.
I don't know where.
Plan? Who are we joining off of?
I see many people moving here.
Oh, you're not desynced then, luckily.
If you rejoin, you're probably not desynced, but everybody else is probably already gone.
I'm still here.
I can't tell.
Alright. You're still there, right?
I'm a bit concerned.
Yeah.
I don't have anyone to join
Because I don't have a link to this hub world either.
Treat to the club, then.
That's fine, I've got mine set to auto accept,
to the
so if you
what?
do that it should come straight through.
Neat.
Oh my gosh.
So much for an evacuation. This is more like a stand around and wait for everything to explode.
I've got a do not touch thing on my.
Oh no. That's probably really old. Okay, I'm just gonna go to a different instance.
Faxinor has returned.
To this one?
Kind of. Yeah, I see him moving.
What we're seeing is from 5 minutes ago. So I had this happen in the pub once, and people were saying what I was saying what happened 15 minutes ago. It was that bad. It was so weird. Because we can still talk and.
Okay.
People were saying what I was saying what happened 15 minutes ago.
Oh no, did it crash? I think VRChat crashed.
Because we can still talk and. Some people were saying what I was saying what happened 15 minutes ago. It was that bad. It was so weird. Because we can still talk.
Okay, restarting VRChat again. Again. How many times is this meetup? Yeah, real meetups. You crash more than once. Okay. He just put up the instance link. Of course, everybody is trying to request off me. Let's see who actually gets in. Skybox.
It's okay.
Finally made it out. Such desync.
Did nobody else make it here yet? Oh.
No, we lost like half our player base.
What's going on?
Wow. Oh, as per tradition, I successfully lagged everyone to shite.
It's
like the third time
Good job and good job in filling up our bingo cards. We appreciate it.
Okay, who fucked
Hey,
up?
it takes longer to lag you to.
So I definitely saw. I already made the link private, deleted the links as well. So it's just kind of.
Okay.
I'm gonna see what I can do relating to that, and I'm not entirely sure. But I actually cut the stream in half.
You can cut out the portion of it.
So like what I actually already did was like I stopped the stream and started a new one. So it's 2 videos.
Everything exploded. Jesus.
So wait, what is who's next?
Legends.
Right there.
Yeah, Legends, what if you show up?
Yeah, Legends, are you showing up for once? No, don't go AFK.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yes. Can we make sure that, like,
going
stick your face in his butt?
Legends.
Who else was streaming?
Before we go to their world, we have to say something. So.
I was.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I need to cut myself too.
Yeah.
Instead of mistletoe. Near the butt region.
Well, I still am, but yeah.
You ready for
Oh,
that?
you streaming?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was AFK, wasn't I?
Yeah, we got 2 of them.
One was really good.
Every time.
Imagine this. This isn't everybody though. We're missing a lot of people.
We desynced really badly. Like I actually crashed trying to join my homeworld.
You're streaming now, right?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah. Do you mind cutting out that portion of the video?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Same goes.
Wait, yeah, what is getting cut out?
I'm not. I wasn't. I didn't tonight. I didn't stream.
Like streaming to just scatter in the middle. That's probably the easiest.
Yeah, I know, but one here.
Did someone say the N word?
It's hard of hearing.
No. That's usually why we have to delete mods.
Well, now that I've thoroughly scrambled everyone's computers, I'm gonna do some supper.
That's okay.
I was gonna ask you, so that portal shoot,
Can I get your world ID?
the portal shooter was mine, and I was gonna ask, what do you mean friendly? Because I know I need to resize it, obviously fix it. That was just me testing stuff, but
So there's
I was just trying to get people's attention. So.
The part that I think is not VR friendly is that you're probably not considering what is the word for it? Basically the distance between the two eyes. So it's like in stereoscopic view. What was that?
IPD?
Yeah, I think it's called. I don't remember what like Shishi's was originally called, but yes, it's like IPD.
Properly, whatever distance or whatever.
So I don't know exactly what happened, but it was like it actually seemed like. Oh, so yeah, it might have been rendering at infinity, but because I was not looking at infinity, it like looked really bad for my eyes. So like what you have to do is you have to like properly figure out like what you come up with an IPD measurement and just like split them depending on which eye it is, as well as just like figuring out how far forward you need to put it.
Okay. Yeah, because I was doing by what you like told me like about the shader and stuff. I was trying to test this and try for. I found that inventory script. So
which one?
That's the reason. So. Z's inventory.
Oh, so you're doing that for?
Yeah, actually,
yeah, just like displaying it or not.
But if I'm doing it, yeah, but I wasn't obviously not doing it for stuff like this. I'm doing it for like my other personal events. And
yeah.
Stuff, so.
As long as you don't distribute this for like the public worlds, because that's the real problem here.
No, definitely not. No, definitely not.
But yeah.
No, that's definitely things you don't want to do.
Oh, I guess we're moving on.
So I just gotta figure out. So let's go figure out the distance and whatever, and kind of line up.
I think I used just the number in the default camera.
Okay.
Let me check Discord.
Hi.
Oh wait, I'm going?
Aren't you? We're waiting for you.
Yeah. Oh, I thought. No, Fax told me. He said. No, he said. He said be quiet because we were gonna say something. I thought he was gonna say something.
Fact isn't even talking.
Right. So I think this is everyone. So, but by show of hands, how many of you remember a giant forest-like world with tree and little small tree creatures? Anybody remember that world? Anyone?
I remember.
I remember like all 50 versions of it.
Multiple times. Yeah.
Wait, really? No one remembers that world? Okay, that's good then. That means.
Yes, nobody. Nobody. You're nobody. Put your hand down.
Oh no. All right. So, a few months ago, or actually a lot longer, it's been half a year. Half a year ago, I was working on this world called Tree Haven Forest. Now this world was a small adventure world that I was working, and a lot of you didn't see it. So I'm going to show that world again right now. So let me find that world in my 50 worlds list. Just give me a second.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of worlds.
What? 50? What the?
50 worlds. What the hell?
He's downplaying it. He has over 100.
Wow. Amazing.
I'm gonna drop it that way. Okay, so once we spawn in,
quiet, please.
Quiet, please.
once we spawn in, you do not be confused. You're not in a loading screen. It's just like a start. So just walk forward. There's gonna be like a little voiceover telling. We're just go there, but just stay put. Don't freak out. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna do it.
Might want to move Eagle.
Oh no.
All right.
Wait, Igor, you have to move it up.
I'll just move
There we
it.
go.
Also, you may want to stay following me. If you want to know where to go, you can get lost. It's pretty big. All right.
Okay.
Terminator and said, "Come with me if you want to live."
Yes, that too. Come if you want to live.
Just reading your view.
Wait a minute, I was kidding there.
Yeah, have fun now.
Try to.
Oh, look at the top one.
Who else was here? Ladle was.
Yeah.
No, Ladle wasn't here. Who else was here?
We going? How many people are left? There's still 30 people in here.
With an avatar, I think.
Jesus Christ, there's no way there's still Oh my god. There actually might be.
There were 80 at the start, weren't there?
Did I join?
Two more.
There's like 70 people here.
Oh, it's a community. Oh, there's so many.
That's a lot.
62.
And that was after crashing.
And that was after crashing. Oh my. Yeah. And a couple other like lag worlds.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting way bigger very quickly.
Okay. Well, I'm joining off Legends then.
No, you just hit the button. So once the text is finished, you just hit the begin your journey button.
Slade was going to explain. Basically, this is where all creators all come and gather and show features as well. So,
all of you are retarded.
No. We are in a room full of map creators.
Oh, this one.
I'm just wondering, should I set my status to do not join or something?
It's up to you. I mean, don't know why.
I mean, it's a bit like.
Oh, we got
just
a
like,
ball.
I'm just work conscious. I might be.
Well, I guess not. I can't.
Nope. Oh well.
You didn't say anything.
Everyone runs around.
I said it before we joined the forum.
I mean, everyone listens ever. That's not how people work. Hello.
It's all good. I mean, you can just explore anyway.
There's a new area? New dungeon?
There's nothing new here. This is just done so that people can see it, because a lot of people didn't see it. Okay?
So you already published it?
Dare you show something
No.
again? That existed.
I'm confused.
Rubik, you're not the target audience here.
People did not see the road, so yeah.
What is this? Wow.
Everyone's just kind of like not going through the tree. They're just going up the thing.
We're waiting for you.
Yeah, you told us to wait.
They didn't leave. They were. Never mind. Just come on. Tree creatures.
Legends, when are you gonna put in the one I made for you?
I have not done anything to this place in months, so.
I'm so proud of the little guy I made. I want him in here.
I am definitely gonna put them in there. Like these are gonna be gone. So yeah.
It's really hard to click in desktop.
I'm my cable.
Yeah, I can't click anything.
Yeah,
it's like at his feet.
Like right in this.
Oh, I can't find it. Oh wait, no, there it is.
Wait, are you trying to click it and you're breaking the tracking?
On the footer, I think.
Really good visitors. This forest is well hidden.
Oh man, you know, coming back to this place just is like filling my soul because how much I've gotten. Look at
Are
this.
you serious? You don't really do this again for like the 5th time?
Legend.
Sorry, son. It's too late.
Okay, you know the guy on TikTok that is just like, you know, like, can't believe you don't believe in yourself. Like, you know, that guy. I'm gonna start just doing that at you. Be just like, this is freaking amazing, and if you don't think it is, then I'm just gonna barf on you.
But it needs to be better. Look, I can do this better now. I can redo that and make it better. And as a matter of fact, I will. Okay,
You know what? You know what? Good is so like done and good is better than like endlessly undone and perfected over the rest of your entire career. You will get better. You will constantly get better, but you still need to make. Part of getting better is also finishing stuff, whether or not.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there's probably.
You know, I feel like I've been to another version of this, like a similar world. It was called GTA.
Really?
He could be streaming. Is he streaming? Or is
No idea.
By any chance in this world, will it be like the foundation? Is it for scenery, or will you be adding some like lore behind it, or will there be?
Yeah, you're allowed
Oh,
to stream.
this is
There's lore everywhere.
There's a dungeon over there. There's a dungeon over there. There's a castle.
Are those real-time lights?
Yes, they are. This map is real time. You know that it gets nighttime here? It's gonna big lighting. It's not gonna work like that in here.
Jordo, why are you a default robot?
That's what I wanted to ask. I was gonna click on him, and then it.
Hold up.
I want you to be pretty.
Hold up.
I just click this, and then click.
My next avatar is gonna be even more pretty.
Oh no, another robot.
There you go. Now you're pretty.
It's gonna be
Kimble is here.
never near a Kamada character.
The only person who can draw more people than Tupper.
Thanks for insulting our event.
Kimble. You guys do great too. We're at 65 people. I just mean generally. Because the UK community.
The one with the physics objects falling on you and everything.
Okay, where's Legends and where are we going? We're all kind
Literally
of
right there. Right
Hi.
there.
It's gonna be hard to get
leading the
everyone's
way, otherwise
attention.
we're all gonna stop.
Halloween.
I can't. Everyone's everywhere.
Where are we going? Start going, and I'll scream as we go. Okay?
Yeah. Okay, tell everyone to
Just
we are
go.
going for the dungeon.
Just
Follow
go.
Legends.
Just go.
Pine trees.
Everybody follow Legends.
Continuing this way. Let's go.
I came here and.
This way. All right, come on, Legends.
Oh, I fell.
Let's go. Move it out.
Shadow Legends.
He's on.
There, I told you. Scream along the way.
Now above this hill, you can see that this little temple is tucked off, and inside is lore. So let's go.
Oh, shit.
Lore, I love lore.
I didn't see that. What are you? One of these little nuts? Oh, wow. Oh, hello.
I'm so happy.
There's no reverb on my voice in here.
Stick with the lights.
Disaster.
I'm ahead of the light. Gang.
There's this creepy thing in here already.
Oh.
Legends, you need more than one torch in here.
Yeah.
The torch,
No,
the torch better not be real
Is this mine now,
time.
Scoot?
Or better not be
Is this
like
mine now,
shadow, right?
Now, everyone,
circle.
this spell that is active on the ground is the spell that was used.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
you know what? I don't think anyone's gonna pay attention to that. And yeah, anyway.
The spell is gonna
Witness
be
magic.
more.
Is this from a game?
Open up this gate.
Like,
No, it's original.
Nope. Legends came up with it himself. It is all original.
Yeah.
I love it.
Very nicely made.
Artifact. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go with the thing? All right, now we're gonna take this.
Of course, Jubei has
And
it.
we're gonna.
Take me to the door.
Secret artifact.
Let's
I
go.
know where it goes.
Bring
Oh, you motherfucker! I seen where it goes. You give it to me.
Okay, go up.
I
This is
know
the
where
first
it's
time I
going.
can see the map properly.
You know, I
Legends.
just realized that, like, I don't know that I've ever said the phrase Lucifer is absconded, but obviously he would abscond with things.
This is the first time I can.
It goes in that big.
And now that you can see the time of day is changing. Hey.
People, your world.
It's changing. Yeah, I'm
The
turning
best
off my world.
part of this map is that Legends leaves little particle things so that you can find your way, even though you're way behind everyone else.
Everybody knows what to do.
I don't know if it's hard to follow the group of people.
Just a few of us.
Dumbass.
Just a few people.
Just a few.
Lucifer, you dumb dumb.
One of these things is not like the other.
I'm not gonna. No.
Really?
Legends, I like your tree
Green,
world.
he is colorblind.
I like your tree world.
Legends.
That was the green circle inside the blue one inside of there, so don't tell me shit. This goes in here, it opens up the blue one.
No.
What are you talking about? You have to match the colors. You know what?
Oh, damn.
There's a green.
Heal me a new battery.
Turn the pizza blue. All right, everyone. This doesn't clearly go here, so let's go. Follow me.
There's a green portal this way.
Are you colorblind? Is that what's going on right now?
There was a green circle inside the blue one.
Lucifer is big dumb. Lucifer is big dumb.
This is so sad.
Lucifer is
Did
big
this
dumb.
happen last time we were here?
No, last time I didn't even know it was a portal.
I'm pretty sure last time that the on-local triggers didn't work and it was master only or something.
It's still bugged up.
Listen, when this one doesn't work, Legends, you're gonna feel pretty stupid.
Still bugged up.
That was like, what was that, 8 months ago?
He's a bit of busy mouse.
On stuff, okay?
Yep.
No, that's green. When I see green.
See, now we need the blue circle to put inside the.
VR,
Let me get this anyway. Just click on the box to get in.
lenses in that like make it so you can see things when you're colorblind.
But yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen the door open, Legends.
I never have.
Just click on the box to get in.
Oh.
Just click on the goddamn box. Click on the box. Click on the box. Saber, click on the
Click
box.
on the 1 meter squared example box.
What's in the box?
They have with it, sort of.
If I could make Legends do anything.
It might
Wait.
give you copper poisoning.
I guess Fax is saying it's over.
Jordan was saying, make you bake your lighting. And I'm like, I can't make you do anything. I give you many advices, but whether you follow them or not.
Thank you for the brain.
Meetup is over.
Okay.
Oh, there is still one thing we have
This
to
is
do,
the last world?
Yes, this was the last world.
Yeah, this is. I kind of just threw this in at the end because a lot of people wanted to see it. So.
Yes.
All right, so
And for the
everyone, you can leave if you like. There's one more like little dungeon thing with lava and stuff if you want to see that. And if you do,
Yes.
follow me.
Hell yeah.
Okay, follow Legends. This way, this way, this way.
I'm stuck. What am I stuck on?
Ha! You got mesh collided. Fiona got mesh collided.
This is new. Oh. Somebody already fell off the edge, really?
Everyone, just be careful.
It's
You
pretty
can
packed
fall
in here.
off here. Listen, when you go in that door,
Whoa.
wait.
This is the start of a horror movie. Everyone's gonna die at the end.
Okay, you know what? Never mind. Just go through.
Fuck it.
See, that's why I said wait. Now you're all stuck.
Oh no.
Someone have an avatar chair.
Press it, Legends. Press it. They're too dumb.
I'm just gonna freaking press it. You guys should have waited.
Bye, guys. It was nice seeing you.
So hard to see.
Oh no.
Sucks to be those
Aha.
guys.
Oh shit. How are you supposed to flip and do this?
You jump.
You just supposed to freaking go.
Ah.
Oh no, my controller. Uh-oh.
There's too many people. How are you supposed to see through this many people?
I made it!
No, you didn't. You gotta keep going.
Oh my god. That was terrifying.
Nobody else died.
We are the only ones that made it.
Oh my god. Funny, stinky, funny.
Someday, VR chat experience will make you a pro gamer.
We are the last.
Because all games will just be derivative VR chat maps.
Is it up to me to repopulate the world?
Oh no.
Oh god.
I'm gonna go back with lava. Just saying.
I'll just wither away and die if that's alright with you.
Where is it?
I don't think this is supposed to be, but it's dark and I can't see anything because index is shit.
Oh, you guys fell down.
I don't know where I am.
Look up.
Hey, Cyan, respawn shader, please.
Oh, it's nighttime.
Alright.
Oh, look at all the people just appearing.
What's good, homie? Alright, everyone, thanks for that little...
Thank you, Legend. That's awesome.
Nice
job.
Okay, no
Let's do
problem.
Legends.
Oh my god. Hey, it's dark now.
What is it?
This object.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Ooh, that light?
I stole the torch.
Oh, that's one of the pieces you need to unlock one of the doors.
You are so light in the darkness.
That was a nice Raid Shadow
2019.
experience.
Why would you do that?
You will have giant headlights and have the only headlight.
One, you need to be specific about which headlight you're talking
Explore the map if you like.
There you are.
Thanks for checking it out.
Hamburger, Totally not.
So we didn't get to do the lava part because we got mesh collided.
Sorry.
Oh no, really? Sorry about that. I didn't know.
Is it that time? Give me hamburger.
No.
But yeah, this is
Okay,
the
because
end
I'm
of the
bad
meetup,
at
though.
it. I've never successfully done the lava part. I've died every time.
Well, I'm just gonna say the ending is
Doing this map
anticlimactic
again
now.
makes me wanna, like,
There's nothing really
just
there at
skip
the
over
end.
everything and just do it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I feel bad that nothing's updated though.
Finisher maps.
Everyone wants to see it. Yeah. I need to get these commissions out the way so I can get back into it.
Yep. You know, 2020, new year.
Is this just like, you know,
Yes.
November?
New maps. I mean, finished maps, not new maps.
Let me have my hope.
In 2020.
That's the problem. That's why nobody ever finishes maps. Just because, oh my god, new maps. This is my
Revolution
ideas.
2020.
Old maps.
Prefab Revolution 2020?
Nah, this map is
Revolution 2020.
Put it aside.
Revolution 2020.
Definitely gonna finish.
Prefabs Revolution 2020. Prefabs Revolution 2020.
Can't wait for
January,
so many
open beta.
ideas. Like, it's gonna be great. This is actually the first map that's gonna be public. One of the maps. It's gonna be the first one.
Only down
Then it's gonna be
beta.
the one. It's gonna be the one with the gun. It's called V Zone. I don't know if you've seen that one, but yeah.
I want to believe, Cyan. Don't tell me it's not coming in January because I won't believe you. I won't listen to you.
Cool.
I'm gonna see if Legend wants to come check it too.
Okay, Legends.
I'm at a nice 15 frames right now.
Literally beside you.
I'm gonna go now.
11. I wasn't 11 earlier.
Fucking
I blame this on me dying.
Okay, who's
invited me to a world and I thought it was a fucking request, so I clicked OK.
Bye.
Julian?
Alright, I'm
But yep.
gonna get off now. Okay.
UI refresh the
Thank you,
I feel like their computer crashed. I'm not sure.
Alright.
Later, Fiona.
I'm also getting off. Bye, everyone. See ya.
Happy Sunday.
We didn't get the thanks for having me.
Fax gave it. Oh, fine. I'll just do this. Happy now?
Those pictures. $5.
I don't mean to steal that. This is index issues.
Shim, I want to be in. Shim, I want to be
I can't
in.
do anything with it. I can't even let go.
So I do nothing and keep my money.
Quick, butt selfie, quick. There we go. Shim. Talk to me. Butt selfie, quick.
You assume I have shame, Hamsky.
Wait. Okay, whatever. You guys have fun with this. No, I was trying to get in, but I couldn't get the picture.
No, I didn't get it. Oh, fuck, never mind.
Yeah, she's gone now.
Oh well.
Okay, now I'm getting off.
Are you guys getting off?
I'll probably get off.
And with that, that is the end of the community meetup. Thank you guys for watching, and see you all next week. Goodbye.